Alright, we are here for testing day. And yes, I'm a little bit late, Craig. I had to get Cortec working. He had a server-side crash, so anybody that is using Cortec, there is a new update for it. And make sure you get the one that came out today. If you're going to run it on a server. Client side, it all works fine. Now, let me make sure Greg is officially here. He is officially here. So, before we get into actual testing, Bear's got a bitch. Because, well, that's what Bear does. Greg, we found an issue in GT6 only. Crazy, since I know you're here, you need to pay attention to this. If I remember correctly, mining plutonium ore will kill you if you're not wearing a hazmat suit, because it is radioactive as an ore. Crazy just found a plutonium vein, well, NetMC found it for her, under her base. And if she goes down there and tries to mine it, she's going to die. Because we do not have IC2, there is no hazmat suit. So because there are no portable containers or hazmat suit in GT6, there is no way of transporting plutonium or Nakoda ore back to your base if you're trying to play GT6 by itself. Plutonium ore should not exist because it's already gone. Or it should have already been decayed down to uranium by the time we get there. I've already made this complaint multiple times, that the plutonium vein should not have, well, plutonium. At the most, it should have uranium-235, but not plutonium. Because if you're playing with IC2, you can rush to a plutonium vein, find the plutonium ore, and give yourself unlimited power with a RTG. You don't even have to run or make a reactor first to breed the plutonium. But Greg's never liked my argument over that. Hopefully he likes this argument that we don't have a fucking hazmat suit in Greg Tech. Alright, so now we're going to get to the actual testing. So, he did the remaining of the herborous recipes and stuff, which I have not put in here, so we won't be testing anything for that. He's done the testing for the compatibility stuff, so I don't have to worry about it. Most notably would be the herborous bug repellent spray can that has a canning machine recipe with GT6 spray cans now, and said empty cans will be dropped whenever you use the repellent instead of being voided, so that's cool. I might actually put that mod in here at some point, now that he's got all the compatibility done with it, so we'll look at that later on, because it sounds like a kind of interesting dimension to go play in. Crazy, close your ears for this next one. Mo creatures, horses, drop horse meat, and its logs and planks are now registered in the ore dictionary. So now you can kill all those stupid Mo creatures' horses and get horse meat out of them. Let's see. The Highlands mods, biomes, and items should be more compatible now, even though I can't believe how bad it was before. I fixed a lot of those things. Its ironwood trees actually give small amounts of live root dust when shredded too. That's cool. Another one that I'm now thinking about another GT6 playthrough I want to do because of is he did compatibility for tech guns and RF powered. Let's see, it's a mod that adds technical guns in it, tech guns. RF powered devices will accept up to HV electric GT6 power, just like open modular turns, Galacticraft, or applied logistics. Its ammo items are now recognized as ammo by the storage inserter, meaning you won't just insert your not in hotbar ammunition into a wall of mass storages when doing your normal storage business, because that would be annoying. The undead mobs of tech guns now drop similar GT6 items as the vanilla zombies and skeletons, and boxing machines can fill empty magazines with bullets and such. So the idea is that I want to make a kind of, I guess you would call it like that PUBG shit, or Arma, or Rust, or whatever, like a War Games type of going out and looting places, because Greg said it adds a lot of mobs that'll kick the shit out of you, and things like that, along with the guns and military bases and things like that. So I actually think I'm going to make a server for like me and Junior and Shadow to play on, that's going to be basically GT6 and that. And probably modular turrets as well. So I can test that kind of stuff out too. But that'll be coming after the first of the year, after we do some playing on the GT6 only server and get shit tested there, because I can't do a lot of survival testing in a lot of different servers all at once. I'm trying to get stuff still set up here and play on GT6 only as it is. I apologize now for the coughing. I've got something that's been bugging my throat all day. The air's real dry today. That's making my throat raw, so you're going to have a little bit of coughing today. I went out searching for niobium this week, trying to find some, and still can't find one. Kind of made me mad, though, because I was talking to NetMC at the time I was looking for it, and he goes, "Hey, I found Grosseler. What's that? What vein is that in?" I was like, "Kiss my ass. You just found the vein I'm looking for." I did find a diamond vein, though, so at least there's something. Alright, back to testing and changelog. We haven't actually tested anything yet. HBM's nuclear tech compatibility failed. He's got a whole long list of the issues that he had with it. I guess their hazmat suit does work for GT6 stuff, but it takes forever to load it up, and NEI has issues with it. Alright, so now to the actual stuff we can test. The advanced crafting table will now only craft all items at once if you shift right click the crafting output slot. So this here. So let's try this. We've got, let's grab some cobble. We'll make some stone. And we'll make some buttons. Because who doesn't need some buttons? I don't know what the hell I'm ever going to do with 2 stacks of buttons, but hey, that's what we're crafting. Make sure I do this right. That's not what I wanted. Turn that on, go grab some more wood pulp. Because wood pulp and tree bark are great things for using in the furnace because it goes so quick. Wood pulp. Stack that. I still have to find a lot of veins, though haven't looked that much. Yeah, there's not a whole lot that I need right now that I need to find. It's mainly only the manganese vein, the tantalum niobium vein that I need. I've got tungsten because that's what this vein used to be, and I know where there's another one. I actually managed to find that iridium vein, which amazes the shit out of me. I know where there's a chalcopyrite vein. I've almost finished clearing out a sphalerite vein. I haven't really touched much of yet. I know where there's a nickel. I know where there's two nickel veins. One I already started. The other one I haven't. And you'll notice I have barely any levels. That's because, thanks to Greg, I died because one of his damn skeletons had a frickin' silver arrow and hit me with it, and I withered away. Thanks, Greg. It was mighty nice of you. Oh yeah, finding that crate room is awesome. Alright, so shift right clicking this will craft everything. See what it says? Let's see. Fast crafting table will now only craft all items at once if you shift right click the crafting output slot. That way it can't accidentally happen when you just shift click items out of the grid. Also, shift left clicking now crafts only a stack. So if I shift and left click, shit, that was right click. Son of a bitch. I don't know my left from my right, apparently. Oops. Alright, let's make some more stone. So that's the shift right clicking. Now let's try the shift left clicking. Maybe I can learn how to tell my left from my right. Welcome back, Crazy. Yeah, you are nice like that, let me tell you. I was so pissed. I was down there in a cave mining away, and, well, I wasn't mining, I was looking for something, and I seen that skeleton, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna charge this fucker and kick his ass. Nope. Shoots me once, and I start ticking like a time bomb. I was like, oh, fuck, I got radiation. Damn Greg and his radiation arrows, and then I seen the message come across the bottom of the screen. You have withered away. Ah, thanks, Greg. I know what that is. It's a damn silver arrow. Let that cook for a second. I'm going to drop this ash off. I've been trying to get a bit of processing done around here since Theosis is away for holidays. I changed this over, so now we have a chest for all the good stuff, and the dust will drop in there on its way by. A bunch of stuff I got to sort out there that got done last night. Oh, there is another thing. For the GT6 only server, we had to add extra utilities to it. Or, not extra utilities. FTB utilities. Because with GregTech only, if you leave a chunk with a boiler on, it can be deadly. Because when the chunk loads and unloads, the boiler will go from being right in the center to being over here to the yellow. So if you go mining and you load and unload your chunks with the boiler in it more than once, it's possible you're going to blow it up. So we had to add FTB utilities, so we had a way of chunk loading the base. So that's another minor issue of trying to run GT6 on its own, is you can't unload boilers. Alright, so left click and we get one stack. That's cool. And then left click again, we should... Well, give me the other stack. It won't give me another stack. it'll only give you one stack in your inventory no matter what. So that means if I take 32 of these out and I do this, it's going to fill that stack. That's actually even cooler right there. I don't believe so, Greg. Let me turn it on and see. This is something I found issues with for a long time. I had this problem back on Xylocraft and the old Bear's Den server that I had before the main. You can never really leave a boiler unattended. Yeah, where's the other chunk border? Okay, so there's one there, and there's one there. But this is all within said chunk. Let me turn the grids on. It's 9, right? There we go. Okay. So I did it the other day. And you can see the chunk is behind that pipe. So all of these are in the same chunk. The pipe, the boiler, the water pipe, everything is in the same chunk. And so no, it has nothing to do with the pipe being in a different chunk. This would be the only one, and they're actually going straight out, so it's not even these two that, when I did it, I was actually on here, and all 3 sets I had running. I had the crusher, I had the sluice, and I had all 3 of these for the separator, and all of them were at that yellow mark. And it happens really bad when you're in single player. It's actually worse than when you're on a server, because if you decide to close your game down and come back when it reloads the game, it does the same exact thing. It seems like the boilers want to start running before the pipes can accept it, or before the machines can accept the steam. I'm not sure which. So it overheats. Alright, so I really like this, that you can do a fill your stack thing. I know I'm going to forget it, but I need to remember that. Because apparently I forgot something the other day that I actually did in a stream the other day. You have no clue how that can even happen. Well, if you'd like, I can show it to you when I get done today. Let me know if you want to see it, and I'll turn my chunk loading off and leave this area with a boiler on, and come back, and they'll be right up there. It's quite annoying. So, next thing. The club will now make vanilla stone drop stone rocks. The hammer will continue to drop gravel or cobble in that case. Okay, so we need to make a club. There's the stone we're going to use. And kind of ingots do we got around here to make a club out of? We can make it out of steel. We don't have any of the blue steel left, do we? We got black bronze. We got Damascus. We got black steel. Yeah, let's just use regular steel. Always use a good steel club. And something that I didn't notice the other day or until the other day, is Greg has changed the handles for lead hammers or lead tools. It used to be if you wanted to make a tool out of lead, you had to have a tungsten steel handle. Now it only takes wood. So you can make lead hammers early on. You can also make lead swords. You have Bane of Arthropods without having to have tungsten steel. Files, screwdrivers, chisels, all that stuff. Why is my club so short, Cortec? My club is supposed to be manly. That just looks like a little wimp. That's not a club. That's like a broken off mace. I gotta talk to Cortec, dude. Let's see. Let me bug him real quick, see if he's here for available to watch. So I can show him and ask him if that's supposed to be that small. Give him a link real quick, just in case he doesn't have it already. Okay. So, take my short little stubby club here, and we're going to break some stone. By the way, this is going to be my storage room over here. I happen to find this other vein here, which is olivine, which I will need the bentonite for aluminum, and the magnesite, which I do believe is in here. Yeah, right there, the yellow stuff. I'll need that for titanium. So I've been working on getting it mined out as well. Yeah, it does look like a corn dog. Hey, QWERTY guy, what's up with the corn dog club? Why is my club so... Are you trying to say I'm short and squiggly here? Club should be big and manly. This is short and wimpy. Wimpy. Alright, so we have rocks. You get 4 rocks. Is it guaranteed 4 rocks every time? Nope, that's 1 rock. That's 2 rocks. Okay, so you don't get a guaranteed 4 rocks. It's a question thingy. Alright, so club will give you rocks now, so you can actually use those rocks to make hammers or clubs with, because you can't make clubs out of, or hammers out of cooked stone anymore. So there's us a stone club, and let's see, can we make, I don't even know if we can make clubs out of stone. Oh, we can still make the club out of stone, we just can't make hammers out of clubs. Okay, or out of stone. You see, this recipe doesn't work. That one you actually have to have stones for, but you can't make a club. So at least we can make the club. That's cool. I'll make the club bigger. Thank you. Alright, so let's go break 1 more stone. And go make us... Oh, holy shit. Hi guys. Apparently we're going to use this new club. Don't you shoot me with anything nasty, jerk. Let's get that guy back away for a second. No, not you. You go away. You die. How the hell did all you spawn up there? I thought I lit that up there. Hi. Yeah, I'm not worried about you. It's a green jerk right there I'm worried about. Jump down here on my head. Piss me off. Hi. I have my bow on me. I have a bow on me. Just gonna be able to get to him. Hi, jerk. Come here. Yeah. Back up. Back it up, bitch. Ha ha. Got you, didn't I? Oh yeah, it is a little bit dark back here. Probably should do something about that. Except, got no freaking torches on me. Alright, I gotta do something about that. And I have to compensate for things. Well, listen to you now. You're not going to 3D model that? Why not? Okay, while you're 3D modeling, I have been asking this forever. Will you add a way for me to be able to flip off a creeper? Can you 3D model that? I so want to be able to flip off a freaking creeper. But my character doesn't have any fingers. I need a button that I can push that'll aggravate a creeper when I flip it off. I think that would be awesome. Oh, by the way, while you're here, here is that Invar hammer that has the white handle that looks kind of funny. I did get a sai that was yellow. It's Invar too. I have a lot of Invar tools that drop. But yeah, that looks a little funny with a white handle. I'm trying to find the other one. I had another thing that I got. Because these are the tools I got. I got a hammer, a sai, a mace, a butchering knife. This thing looks a little better now than it did. At least now it doesn't look like a broad axe. Oh, I do like when you hold a knife in your hand. That looks kind of cool. I seen that yesterday. Let's make one. There's a knife. That looks kind of cool. Make it explode with a larger radius or just deal more damage to bear. Why does everything have to revolve around killing bear? Oh, can you make it? Somebody needs to make it so it can throw knives. I want to throw a knife, damn it. And why can you block with a knife? Really? I'm gonna block something with a pocket knife? That's not really normal. I forgot to get my... Yeah. I hear... Stop touching me. Get away from me. You, stop it before you hit me with something bad. Hit me with something nasty and I'm gonna get pissed. Alright, did I get my rock I needed? No. Right. Give me a rock. Thank you. No, we don't need baby creepers. Would you quit trying that? Do not need baby anything. I hate everything that's baby. Baby zombies, baby skeletons. They're all nasty. Alright, so we're going to make a hammer. There we go. I'm not wasting my good hammer on this. The hammer 3D modeling is awesome. That looks cool. I feel like Thor when I'm carrying this thing around. Alright, so break this and we get cobblestone. Okay. And then I guess when you put the cobblestone down, you get gravel. Yeah, you get gravel. Okay. So if I put that down with a hammer, do I get sand? Well, why not? That's a macerating thing. And I can't break it with the club. Alright, so what if I do cobble with a club? Then I get rocks too. Okay. Yeah, it will be the sturdy axe I've been working on. Oh, wait a minute. Big knives will get a better model soon, too. That's cool. Throwing knives, I don't know. Tinker's Construct. But I do plan on throwing axes. Well, throwing knives are awesome. I don't want nothing that's like overpowered like fucking Tinkers where you can carry fucking 20 of them in a stack and just whip them like crazy. But, you know, just the ability to throw, you know, a knife from like here to that torch and it do a little bit of damage would be nice. You know, say I was fighting a creeper, because I'm not the type of person to double click or use control to rush in. I always smack and back up. It would be nice if when I know that there's going to be like one heart left on it, that instead of me having to walk back up to it or wait for it to get to me, I could just throw a knife at it and take that one heart that it's got left off of it. A nice little combat mechanic, you know? But anyways, we got the club tested. So it drops rocks now. Meteorite rocks, this is an awesome change. I wish I had it earlier. Meteorite rocks have a 1 in 12 chance to spawn instead of flint rocks, instead of a 1 in 16 chance now. So we have, you know, 1 in 12 rather than 1 in 16 chance of finding meteorites. So it isn't so painful to get to this meteoric steel, because it's, what, 48 meteorites you gotta find? That takes quite a while to do. Because you need 12 plates, and you get a quarter of a plate per meteorite. So 12 times 4 is 48. So yeah, 48 meteorites. That's what the slingshots are for. Well, yeah, I know, but I don't always carry rocks in my inventory to slingshot something. I do like the slingshot, though. It is kind of fun. Yeah. I haven't looked at the wood one yet. Do we have the wood one yet? We're supposed to. So there's the slingshot. Ah, there's the wood one. Look at that. That's awesome. Now, I do have a question for you. It has the level. Does that level mean anything, though? Like if you're using a level 0, a rubber slingshot, really? Can't even use that. It should just go boing. the rock should fall to the ground. So the level does mean something. Is that like how far it'll actually sling the rock if I use a level 5 slingshot versus a level 1 slingshot? Is it going to be, you know, further it'll go or more damage? Or, well, both. By the way, apparently we're mixing both things we're testing today. A tungsten slingshot. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever make one of those. Wood one and blaze one are both special. Okay. The wood one looks special. It's got a little bit different texture to it. There's a blaze one. Oh, it uses blade rods. Does it catch shit on fire? Level doesn't do anything at the moment except durability. Okay. That's what I was wondering. Alright, so back to GT6 stuff. Since I've got 2 more things to cover. Ore blocks can now generate in the overworld, will stay after you remove their corresponding mods such as underground biomes, PFAA, Etfichurum and chisel. So you only need to replace their rocks with stone using MC Edit before removing them. So that would be for the holes that we have. If you guys remember, down here on my railroad track, we have holes randomly. I filled most of them up on this leg. Like right here, there were a few. Right here's 3 of them. There's a hole there. There's some holes there. These are all places that there were GregTech ores. You can see them down there. See those black spots? That's where there were ore at. And when we edited out, there's one, underground biomes, I lost all these ores because the underground biome rock was removed. So that is a nice change for if you have to do some MC editing to your world for one reason or another. And then the last thing for today, for actual GregTech 6, is the air vent cover. This is something I have been wanting forever. I've been complaining in GT5 about it. Hopefully one of the GT5 devs will see it and make one. Greg? Where is... There we go. Air vent. Not air cover. Air vent. So, it's basically like a drain, except it has a steel rotor in it. And ventilates air into tanks and pipes. So, basically, this is going to allow you, like the, let's see, let's look up just air and see if we can find, there's an air tank. That should give me the actual air stuff. That's how you make it. That's not what I want. I want how you use it. So, air centrifuging. Now, we won't have to do the canning recipe with the canned air, which you'll see is now removed. You can't get the air that way. But now you can centrifuge your air for helium, neon, and argon. You'll just hook a vent up to the centrifuge, and that'll fill it with air. Compressed air cells. I think Greg said we're going to be moved to a canning machine now. I don't see where there's actually a recipe in here to even make them anymore. So maybe he hasn't gotten that part put in yet. So, let's see. We've got a steel ring. We have steel bolts, but don't look like we have any steel screws. So let's get the bolt put in here and make us a screw. Oh, look at that. We've already got one. Awesome. Alright, and then we need some steel plates. 4 of them. And hammer. We'll go ahead and use this crap hammer. There we go. Apparently, I actually wasn't using the crap hammer. I was using this hammer's durability, because this one still has 4 uses on it. Alright, so that goes there. Screw goes there. And then it should be hammer, file, screwdriver. There we go. We have our rotor. And now we just need some rods. We got any rods in here? Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna have to cook some steel into rods. Let's make some rods real quick. Rod mold, rod mold. There's a rod mold around here. We got a long rod, we don't have a short rod. Let's make a short rod mold. We still got stuff in here. Got some over here. And 5 of these. Wood, let's see. The specialness of wood is just texture, but the blaze, when you add it, lights it up. That's awesome. Alright, so chisel, hammer. Alright. Now we just need to go straight across here. Come on, don't argue with me. There we go. And we are not touching that plate one. I'm not having it jump in here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch hazmat suit. Light this bitch up. Yes, Net. I already talked about the hazmat suit not existing and crazy touching plutonium ore and dying. It so had nothing to do with the fact that I won't be able to use a crucible without tongs. It so was about crazy health and well-being. Alright, so while this is heating, I need to look up something else real quick. I don't see it. There it is. We gotta make one of these next. Also, that fixed version I sent has the corrugated walls in it. Oh, okay. I'll check that out too. I don't have the machine to make them though. So I can show it, but I can't make it. I don't have that machine built here yet. Okay, Greg, what the hell did you do? Holy shit. I just crashed. Let me figure out what the hell just happened. I'll be right back with you. I haven't got the, gone fishing picture in here yet, so let's get that done. So you guys have something to look at, other than a black damn screen. Let's see, add image. And pictures. Here is the gone fishing picture. There it is. Alright, so you guys should now have the gone fishing picture. And I'm not going to mess with the music, because I'll still be talking. It could be thanks to mold achievement hooks somehow. Okay. Well, we're going to look and see what it says here. GT6 Lite. And crash reports. This is the 21st at almost 11 o'clock. Yes, it is. And it says a whole bunch of weird crap. I do believe it is yours, Cortec. Dude? Yep. At com.kbi.cortec.client.material item renderer. So it is a rendering issue. Here's the crash log for you, so you can deal with that. Gotta give Crazy some shit. She always needs some. So am I gonna have to, like, disable Cortec to be able to hold a rod in my hand? Am I gonna crash as soon as I try to get back on the server? Question is, did I crash the server? Doesn't look like I crashed the server, just client side. Yeah, just a client side crash. That's a dev version error. Okay. I was adding 3D models to rods last night and apparently didn't finish it. Ah, okay. You can config option? Okay. Let me do that then. Let me go look and see here what the config options are we have for this. Disable 3D item rendering in the Cortec config client side. Okay. Config. And that was Cortec. Is it in the GregTech one? .3D items. I'm guessing that's it. Add 3D models for default GregTech tools. Add 3D models for object, prefix, objects, toolhead, ingots, rods, etc. Add 3D models for new Cortec tools. So I need to change just the center one, right? Just the one that does the rods. Alright. Later, Crazy. Alright. Relaunching. Couple minutes, I'll be back up. Yeah, I hate it when that you guys are like 10 and 20 seconds behind me, because by the time I figure out the answer, you guys are just hearing the question. Okay. That's what I did. And apparently, my little rant about malachite giving you 1.5 units of copper per dust in GT5U has really stoked the fire. They have been arguing about it for about a half hour at least. Oh, crap. I apparently it hurt somebody's feelings that I was bitching that impure dust should lose their ability to be smelted, and people thought that that was going to hurt the balance of GregTech 5 because you wouldn't get as much copper anymore because you couldn't do the cheating recipe of smelting the impure malachite or impure chalcopyrite and get a full ingot out of it, which I don't really understand it. It's an exploit. It's something that was not meant to be, that Greg just overlooked and forgot to take out until GT6. It's all Greg's fault. And people are whining and crying because they're going to have to go find more copper. Like, copper is hard to fucking find in GT5 or 6. You've got malachite in limonite. You've got regular copper and tetrahydrite in tetrahydrite veins. You've got regular copper and chalcopyrite in the chalcopyrite vein. So that's 3 different veins that have copper in them, at least at some form of. You should never be complaining you're short on copper. You should be complain you're short on tin in GT5, because it's hard as fuck to find one of those veins. But never fucking copper. And certainly not iron, because that was another one that they did, was the impure pyrite to a full iron ingot, full impure limonite to full iron ingot, you know. And it's like, what the hell, man? There's never been a shortage of iron anywhere. Iron is everywhere. But I guess that's why he did the EBF roasting recipes to be 1.5, what they did give, which they shouldn't give a full copper ingot per malachite anyways. When you roast it, it should give you the exact same as the electrolyzer, maybe a little bit more. I mean, like 1 extra nugget more at the most. Make sure to ask it in text somewhere. No, if there's a question, I'll just wait until you come back. I ain't typing shit I don't have to. But supposedly that's going to be taken care of in the next one. Alright, so finally loaded. I'm trying to come into the world. Let's see if it lets me in. Oh, come on, let me in already. How's this thing doing? There we go. We're here now. Alright. Just let you guys see what we're doing here. Now I gotta warm everything back up. Damn it. Alright. So now we gotta wait on the crucible to warm back up, and then we can have our rods. Welcome back. Nice to see you didn't get lost in AFK land. Because that can happen. I think one of my dogs have gas. Holy crap. I'm gonna need a gas mask in a minute. Alright, 8 rods. There we go. So, we will do this. And this. That'll make us an air vent. Do I have a tank? I'm looking for a pipe at the moment. Hold on. Do I really not have any pipes in here? Thought I just seen some in here the other day. Now, does this need the full 1,000 like the other ones did? Like the water ones do, Greg? So we have to use, let's see, capacity 200, bandwidth. We have to use at least huge copper, or huge bronze. No, we don't need that, for God's sakes. No, please, no. So, we're going to need... Air vents will work better with larger pipes, but they work fine with small ones. Okay. So, I don't have to worry about the huge pipes. So that means I should technically be able to use a treated wood pipe for this. Because treated wood pipes are sealed and don't let out gases. I couldn't use a regular wood, but I should be able to use a sealed wood. Let's try this. Do you like that? What I need? I need a soft hammer. There's the pipes. I knew I had pipes here somewhere. Alright, we'll take one of them just so we can test it that way too. But where the hell's soft hammer at? I still complain. It's not fixed. I'm gonna complain. Let me look. You can fix it. You can make it better. You can't make a treated wood hammer. Well, that's one way of fixing that, Greg. Holy shit. Son of a bitch. I want there to be a better durability on it. Just not that it doesn't exist at all. Where the hell does these go? Wait a minute. These are the wrong treated planks, aren't they? Are these the ones from IE? Why can't I make treated wood pipes? No, that's the IE ones. These are the Greg Tech ones. What the fucking nuggins? Treated wood fluid pipe. Large. Oh, you gotta bathe the pipe. You can't make it out of treated wood. Well, son of a bitch. Damn it, Greg. Why are you fucking up my day? Okay. We can work with that. We have huge wood pipe right here. And a creosote tank. Haha! More than one way to skin a fucking cat. Alright, so we're gonna put that there. We're gonna put that there. Apparently it's not a fan of that. It doesn't only need to be craftable, it needs to have a little bit more durability than a wood one. Because that would be like making a hammer out of a railroad tie. Not excessive, but, you know, just a little bit more durability. So let's see if we can actually get air into this thing. It actually goes in. But good God, does it make a lot of noise doing it. Holy shit. That would get annoying real fucking quick. So, yeah, we're not doing that. Where in the hell is a fucking crowbar? Just give me the damn axe for a minute. Shut up. Holy shit, that is annoying. That is absurdly annoying. Give me a freaking headache. Alright, crowbar. Where did there's crowbar? Alright. So, yeah, we know. You don't like it. Shut up. We understand. Alright, so we're going to put that on there. We're going to break this. Put it back down. There we go. Filling with air. Yeah, air is a gas, but it's a treated wood pipe. They're sealed. They're supposed to handle gases, or at least they did at one point. I think you changed that last time around, didn't you? Because I had said something about that, didn't I? Damn it. Why did I open my damn mouth? Yeah, it doesn't have the gas thing on it anymore. Yeah, you definitely made it where treated wood pipes don't hold gases. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I guess I figured that out now. Yeah. So, there you go. There's your pipe. Don't try to use it on wood pipes, because holy shit, that's loud and annoying. And, we have air. And I do believe you can put multiple ones on the pipe. They don't have to be on the top. You can put them on the side. And it's going to work just as well there, because, well, it is air here. Now, question is, though, if I put this on the bottom, is it going to collect air? Because that so should not collect air. And hey, it doesn't. That's cool. To give Greg A grade for that one. Give me the fucking... Really? I can't get the vent off because the block's there? It's only put it on if I can't take it off. Damn it, Greg. Messing with me. Give me that damn thing. Alright. So there we go. We have an air vent. We can collect air. And this will not work on planets because, well, they ain't got air, so you ain't gonna collect air there. No trying to collect air on the moon. Because there is no air. Alright, so that is it for the GT6 testing. Unless Greg thinks of something that's not in the changelog that I need to check out. I think the vent thing might have had problems because it's a Railcraft crowbar. Oh. Well, it didn't have problems on any other side. And I don't think we've made a GT crowbar yet. We found this one and ran with it. I can make one real quick. Dun, dun, dun. I can make a germanium one. We like making shit out of germanium, so fuck it. Is there germanium tools? Hold on. I don't think there is germanium tools. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, there's no germanium tools. it does for everything else, Greg. As far as I can tell. Let's get these out of here. What are the rods we got in here? Long germanium. We can't do that. We'll make a bronze one. Now we gotta get some lapis. Luckily, I think I brought some in the other day. We haven't brought all our gems over yet. There we go. 4 of them. Hi, Sam. Alright, so crowbar, trunk, hammer, and file. Go, we have crowbar. Why am I holding the crowbar by the tip? I'm going to be holding it by the handle, and by the way, that is a short fucking crowbar, I have to say. Alright, so we're going to take that off, put it down there. Hey, we can do it with a Greg Tech one. Oh. Okay. So apparently the Railcraft one just didn't like it. It doesn't mind it anywhere else, though. I can pop this bitch off of anywhere. Can I do it this way, though? Oh, yeah, I can only do it when I'm on the face of it. Okay, I gotcha. Kiss my butt. Alright, so there's the air thing. Quartec kind of made the core bar a little wimpy. Wimpy. And you ain't holding by the handle. Alright, so now for Quartec stuff. He has added a corrugated metal. How the hell do you spell that? There we go, corrugated. So you got corrugated iron walls, corrugated aluminum walls, gold, steel, bronze, brass, silver, stainless steel, wrought iron, vinyl, titanium, tungsten steel, invar, tin alloy, galvanized steel, and electrum. And, oh, we can make it without the machine. Okay. So you use a double plate, a bending cylinder, and a hammer, and you'll make your wall. Or you can use the machine. You can use a roll former. Same recipe. And it looks like they are gas proof, except for the vinyl one, obviously. Let's see, are all of them gas proof? Except for brass and vinyl, it looks like. Oh, no, wait a minute. Tungsten steel is actually creeper proof, which is more than gas proof, I guess. Okay. So let's make a steel one. We got plenty of steel at the moment. Can you hammer 2 plates together, right? We'll have to have the ingot. Hammer. Bending cylinder. Wait a minute. Why is that not working? Double steel plate. Double steel plate. Hammer. Bending cylinder. Oh, I don't have the dev version on the server, or on my client. I only have it on the server, I think. So it won't give it to me. Damn it. I think I only changed it on the server because the server one was crashing. Alright, so we're not going to actually be able to look at the corrugated walls, but they are here. Now the bats I should be able to look at. Wait a minute. That time I did get it. Was that an issue with your table, Greg? Oh, I know what it was. It's that stupid trying to fill the damn slot. It tried to fill the slot. Stupid ass thing. Alright, so there's your corrugated wall. That's all you get. Is one. You get a post. So, congratulations, you get a post. Alright, so now put these away. Don't give them to me, and let me make this damn thing. Okay, that time I did it. Alright, so if I put it here, it doesn't connect. Can I connect it with a wrench? No. Crowbar pick it up? No. Pickaxe. Pickaxe picks it up. Okay. Alright, so there you go. There's your wall. Really need to be able to do it diagonally, because there's not a whole lot of things in Minecraft that you can do diagonally and make it look nice. If you could find a way to make that work, that would be nice for, like, bridges. Because bridges looks like shit when you try to do them diagonally. Alright, so if we put this on top, we're just going to have a double-sided post. Let's make another one of these. Turn this up here. Two of these. And stop fucking putting it in there. I already took it out, but put it back. I said no, mister. Alright, so there you go. There's your corrugated wall. So it'll kind of be like, have you ever seen them houses with the corrugated metal? Let's see, how does this work with something behind it? So you're gonna have, oh, it fills in. Okay. I don't know what I just did, but it didn't like it. It didn't crash, but it kicked me out. I think I'm stuck in it. Do you have a bounding box for your corrugated wall? Because I can't join the server. Back up, back up, back up. Or a collision box, I mean. Yeah, I'm stuck in that thing. And I'm not going to be able to get in. I'm going to have somebody come on the server and remove it for me before I can get back on the server. So apparently we're not going to look at bats today, because I'm going to have to wait until I can get somebody on the server to remove that before I can get back on the server. So I guess that's it for the stream today. Greg, is the update coming out today or tomorrow? Do you still have work to do? Is there a crash log for that? When it's an internal server error like that? Tomorrow. Okay. So the update will be tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and end here. and go talk to Greg and Cordy Dude about this and see if we can figure out why it's kicking my butt off the server. So, have a good one.